As an addendum to my last video, I just want to add a few additives. People in Jobless Nation USA are constantly trying to get the next job, not seeing that the idea of jobs are just a slavery in guise. Jobs, as I've mentioned before, are a form of wage slavery. It's not freeing the individual so they can work for themselves. They're employed by a corporation or some kind of organization to keep them on the treadmill. You see, job is not guaranteed. There is no fulfillment in the idea of jobs because you can't control that. It is not yours. It's the corporation's job, not yours. Stop thinking that you have a job. There's no guarantee in jobs. Stop thinking that you're going to work tomorrow or start working in the next few days and this job is going to be guaranteed for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. No, especially today. It's not going to happen. The media keeps on spitting in your face saying that, well, there are 1,000 jobs being opened up for unemployed citizens so they can work and have money to pay their rent and their mortgage, buy things for their family and their kids for the coming Christmas. People, this is garbage. It is nonsense. It is bullcrap. This is just a way for you to open your eyes and be more aware of what's going on in this society, in the natural world. The only thing that corporations have in their mind is to maximize profit, regardless of the environmental or human ramifications. They do not care about you. Stop saying that people are taking your jobs away. Stop saying illegal immigrants and Mexicans are taking your jobs away. It's not your job. You don't have a job. If you had a job and it was your job, you could never get fired because it's your job. But it's not. It's their jobs. You work for them. They can fire you when they feel like. If you come in dressed up every day looking better than your manager, he can fire you because they don't like that you're looking better than he is, smell better than he is, taller than he is. They can fire you for that on a feeling. If you're getting paid more than a few employees and they realize, hey, you know what, we're losing a few money, they could downsize and fire you and get rid of your ass and pay somebody cheaper. So you see, there's no guarantee in jobs. There's no backup for jobs. The only backup for jobs is self-investment. Invest your own time in yourself, your family, and your friends. People are doing this right now. They're starting to work for themselves and work with family and friends. They're exchanging their services and their labor to make themselves rich. And I'm not speaking about the sense of being rich with paper money. There's no backing in that. That's fiat currency. There's no backing in it. But having the sense of being in a community that has your back and vice versa, that is being rich. Being rich is having the comforts of things that you need and things that you want. Being serviced by a family member, a friend, or people in your community, that's what makes you rich. Stop listening to these people. Start being aware and realize that this system has to die. Stop supporting it. Stop walking around like zombies saying you need jobs. Try to transcend. That's what's important. Let the other people worry about jobs. Let them worry about that. Let them waste their time on that. They're the one that's going to be stuck because it's time for you to evolve. You have to let corporations die. You have to let organized profiteers die and start working for themselves. When they stop seeing people buying their cars, their clothing, and all the other nonsense buying houses that are debt traps. There is no need for people to be killing themselves to live in a house. Everybody should be housed. There's enough houses in America and around the world that could be given out to each man, woman, or child. There's no need for nobody to be homeless. It's nonsense. It's garbage. People could build their own house. But when you have organized profiteers to tell people about building codes and all type of bullshit, it robs people from their freedom. So this is why this society way of thinking has to die. People have to start investing in their friends and families. And one more thing to add to that. People that like to argue with their families and some friends about not having a job. These people are not realizing what's going on. They haven't started thinking widely yet. They fail to understand that your friend and your family, your kids, cannot control jobs. Stop calling them lazy. Stop beating down on them because they don't want to work for a corporation or organization. There must be a reason. If someone is unhappy working for a corporation or some kind of system, there is a reason. Okay? People are more in a joyous mood when they work for themselves, not for a corporation or an entity. People are more satisfied working for themselves, working in family and community, because you're not in a form of indentured servitude. You're not subject to anyone or corporation but yourself. So stop arguing about your kids not having jobs. Your daughter is lazy because she doesn't want to work for so-and-so. Or your son doesn't want to go out and look for a job. How could they get a job when people are not hiring? When people are just trying to keep their money in their pocket? Corporations are not trying to pay out more than they can. So they're not going to hire anyone else. It's their job. Not your kid's job. Not your spouse's job. Not your family job. You do not control any job. You don't control shit. You have to go along with the tides. Only one thing that's fundamental in the society is you can either go along with the flow or break away from it. And right now as I speak, people are breaking away from it like a flood. Because it's failed. The only reason why you see shit being played on TV and the radio, media, newspapers, is because they're trying to reel people back in to pump up the system. Because it's failing. This is why you have to do shit in a flash mob. One person don't stay home for work. Two people don't stay home for work. 100, 1,000. It has to be thousands in masses of people to non-comply with these idiots. Show them that you are in control, not them. This is what's needed. And you need to start getting prepared for everything. Food, water, producing your own energy, and weaponizing yourself, being prepared. When the time comes for you to be prepared, you better be ready. Because they're not telling you to be prepared. You should have knowledge of this. Don't try to listen to people by, oh, he's being paranoid. Why are you stacking up on all these stuff? Why are you stacking up on food and weapons? Let them be unprepared. So when the time comes, you are ready. You're untouched. You're unfazed. Start getting prepared. Start being aware. Because, people, time is running out.
What is the explanation? Who knows?